Hi, welcome to this BassLabs fishing TackHack. Today we're going to be talking about arm strain. Recently I was out fishing and I got home after a long day of pitch and flipping, and I really noticed that my wrist was really hurting. And after another day of this, I realized that it was because my rod tip was so heavy, it was putting a lot of strain on my forearm and causing a lot of discomfort. So I went home and I did a little bit of research online, and I probably already knew this. The solution, the easiest solution in a way, rather than buying super specific gear, is to add a counterbalance to your rod. So you can go out to Cabela's or Bass Pro Shops and they have their sets. But a forum I found had a great idea, and that is to use bar stool covers. So what you need are any types of bar stool covers. I got these from Walmart for I think like $2, so it's like 50 cents each. I think the best size is 1 inch. I have one rod, one flipping stick that required a 1 1/4 inch. But otherwise, every other rod I have, which is like 30 rods, have been 1 inch. So another thing you can do is if the bar stool cover itself is not heavy enough, which sometimes it isn't, what you can do is add these washers. You get these 6-4, I believe it was like $2.50 or something like that from Ace Hardware. Another cheap way alternative is to use quarters. And quarters are not as heavy, and they don't fit in quite as well. So they're not as efficient of use of space, but if you throw in like 3 or 4 of them, I think it'll max out 3 or 4, or 4 probably. Then it adds actually a solid amount of weight, but it won't be as heavy as those washers. So it's really simple. For example, this is your rod and reel. So from scratch, what I would do is I would grab my rod, and I kind of figure out where the balance point is naturally with that reel. So right here you can see it's pretty far forward. This is a pretty tip heavy reel, which is often the case when there are these shorter sticks because the handles are so short. But overall it's so light, these type of sticks don't matter. The heavier the sticks, the more the being tip heavy makes a difference. Anyways, so you can see this one is about the foregrip. So if I add the bar stool cover, you can see immediately that it's changed the balance point. So it feels like it's right about here. So you can see it's dropped it back maybe 3/4 inch to 1 inch. It's still a little forward, so I'll add 1/4. Push all the way to the bottom. Slide it back on. And now it should be a little bit further back. Yep. So now it's on the seat twist lock. So I think, make an estimation, we're going to throw 2 quarters in there. So it's better if you can make contraptions that'll do a better job of this, but on the cheap finger will work. Alright. So you can already see now it's much closer to the center of the reel and much more comfortable. And I used to be against the ideas like, oh, you gotta add weight to it, that's so stupid. But it really does help, and now I do it with every rod that I have. So these are the black ones. These are the ones I like the most. Here's an example of the other cover they have, this brand, which is white. So I got it because I thought I wanted something different, but I personally don't like them as much. Alright, well that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. Until next time, welcome to BassLabs Fishing, and I hope you check out my other videos. Thank you.